And we're live from the SMB Comedy Podcast. Coming into you in stereo.
Instead of surround sound?
Surround sound.
Laptop speaker.
We're so retro. Retro. Can't even talk, man.
What's
Last
up,
intro
everybody?
was perfect.
It was?
Yeah, but Greg fucked it up, so you're getting this shitty intro.
Well, that's the first intro to them.
Yeah, but I just want you to know I did a much better intro about 2 seconds ago, and Greg fucked it up.
Okay. We got that.
Right.
I am Greg.
Moving right along.
I'm Scott.
I'm Jesse. What's up, everybody?
And we have a special guest, one time only.
One time only? I'm only allowed one time. My name is Liz.
Yeah. Yeah, you get a token.
Welcome, Liz.
Yeah,
Yeah,
welcome,
one
Liz.
token.
She's-
I already gave it in.
Yep.
Welcome.
This is the ride. Enjoy it.
Yeah. No refunds?
Well, no, because you're not getting anything. So
Yeah,
we didn't get anything.
Yeah, you didn't pay any
Darn it.
money, so it was
Wow.
kind of
Ungrateful.
Well, we're very grateful to have you here. We're usually used to running it solo, I guess you could say.
Yeah, well,
So-
we have to be on our best behavior tonight.
Yes.
Because
Yeah.
of me?
Yeah.
well, there's
Oh, that's awesome.
there's a lady present.
Right. So
Scott's gonna have to contain
seriously, we're gonna have to. You'll have to
gonna try.
excuse us if we're gonna keep it, kind of low key this time because we don't want to
Awesome.
offend. So the first order of the day, where the hose at?
That's not offensive at all.
Everybody wants to know where the hose
Where the
at.
hose at?
Oh, that is a legitimate question.
It is
and,
the story of
And
the
the
week.
reason why I bring this up at the moment is because there was a man in Chicago. Was it?
He was hardly a man. He was a teenager.
Oh, he's a
He's 18
teenager.
now.
yeah.
But he
He's
had
old enough to want to know where the hose are at.
he had a
How
he
old
had,
is that? 11, 12? I mean, how,
he had an age-old
how,
problem.
how old were you the first time you wanted to know where the hose were at?
I was probably about 9 months.
I was gonna say, come on, let's be real.
Yeah.
Continue the story,
Yeah,
Greg.
so he wound up calling what you would think, you're looking for information. He called 911, and
that's
he
the
asked
wrong-
them where the hose at, and apparently
Well, they
they
even gave him an opportunity to be like, just hang up and forget about the hose. Nah, seriously, where the hose at? I'm at 1616 Bloxdale Drive. What the fuck is going on? And guess who shows up?
so not only he was insistent even,
Yeah.
and then
Bring the hose.
and then the police showed up and they took him to jail, and then I guess what happened to jail?
It's going to be a real fun Thanksgiving for him. That's all I know.
I don't think they kept him in jail, though.
No, I'm pretty sure it's not a long-term thing, but yeah, I can just see he's
They
gonna.
probably
Have,
taught him a lesson. You want to know what hose that's on?
I know he'll get
Yeah,
a
we're gonna give you
Thanksgiving
an
worth
extra
of hose.
You get an
Yeah.
extra sandwich, boy.
Well, it seemed like a
Now
very
go for a walk.
now that you put it up that way, it seemed like a very bad strategy because it's
Yeah.
more like we're gonna bring you exactly where the hose are.
Yeah.
I was gonna say that's the if you want to know. I mean, I suppose that they know where the hose are at, but that's the last people you want to ask where the
Yeah.
hose are at is
Right.
the cops.
They-
You don't want to
the
ask him for
authorities.
drugs. You don't want to
No.
ask him, like,
I prefer not to ask them anything and just
Yeah.
stay away, but that's just me.
unless they ask me to.
Well, I thought his whole plan was flawed from the beginning because it's like if you're calling for information, that's
Yeah.
obviously a 411 thing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I doubt you'll be arrested for.
I think he just missed.
for calling 411 and be like, "Where are the hose at?"
But
They'll
do
just
people
charge
still
you.
do that? Shouldn't you just go on Facebook and be like, yo, where the hose at?
Backpage.com.
Yeah, I mean.
But then you get to all these fake websites. So they're like, the hose are here. And they just sign
Yeah.
up, like
Yeah.
pay 40
Yeah.
bucks.
Just
Bucks.
give us your social security number.
Yeah,
Everything else will
exactly.
work out.
The secret is that there's hose everywhere.
But
That's the
well,
real
how-
secret.
You know what? How do you not know that he had done that before and it worked? You ever think about that? Maybe
Different
You're
operator that
right.
day, different dispatch.
Yes.
I doubt she was like.
It was the first time
someone
we
was like,
tried and it worked.
Well, actually, the hose are at 1017 Tree Lane.
Yeah, like dispatch thought it was a cop calling it.
Bring
up.
some
Where's the
rubbers.
hose I need to where's the hose
Yeah.
I need to bust?
will you patch me through to the prostitution department?
And what was that? What was that called? Like, shh, niner. We got a boy asking where the hose are at. We're gonna need you to check out the situation, assess the scene.
Well,
he may be dangerous.
well, I think we
He's
are
black,
missing
of
out.
course he's
Yeah.
dangerous.
We're missing out. We're missing out on a prime business opportunity here because we could have wherethehosat.com and then you could get people to they have like the
What?
There has to
You
be
don't
someone
think
with
that's
that.
already there?
well what I'm
Thank
thinking
you.
is when they they have the police scanners and people like are
Oh,
sitting
there's
there.
somebody waiting.
Uh,
I'm just waiting to tell people
Yeah.
where hose are.
Like a hacker hacked
he's
into the
gonna hack
system.
Yeah.
The hose are at
Yeah, we'll be like we got
Roombas.
they'll
We
be
got the
like,
new coordinates on those hoses.
we got prostitutes and you log all those in the
Yeah.
database and then you'll be like, well, they're not going to be. Don't go there right away, but eventually.
You would need a mole. Like, what kind of hose are you looking for? Asian, you say? Send an Asian.
That's a little to get that specific. You think?
Probably, if you're spending money on. I mean, what are you just gonna
You're
take?
not spending
first,
money yet. You're not spending
first
money
come,
on the
first
information.
serve? If
Yeah.
you want a prostitute,
Well, they
you're
have that-
probably gonna want some.
You shop around.
Yeah, I mean, I think.
Well, then
Unless
411
you're
is
like,
not the way to go.
Whatever, man. I don't even care if you
You
got
shop around for prostitutes?
I've
Of
never
course,
done
you
it.
should shop for
You
everything.
got to be picky. I mean, if there's anything you're going to be
I
picky
agree.
about.
If there's anything you were going to be picky
What?
about, it's your prostitutes.
You should just like, I don't know, go on Tinder and find a girl versus a
That's
prostitute.
not a guarantee.
Yeah, no.
yeah.
You're right.
That takes
Nothing's
a lot of time.
guarantee.
That's a
Yeah.
lot- No,
Greg
no,
loves
prostitutes
Grindr.
guaranteed.
I'm sorry, it's called you have to date.
Nah,
you
prostitutes
just
Take me to
guaranteed.
Taco Bell.
That involves conversation.
Taco
Yeah.
Bell.
Yeah.
All right, now we're talking.
No,
Who's got that kind of money?
I'm actually serious. My one friend told me that her like perfect date would be going back to a guy's house and like drinking wine and like listening to a record on a radio.
What
And I
kind
was
of record though?
like just like a record from a record player.
Oh, from a record player. Like
Yeah.
Doesn't matter the artist.
You'd be stuck
No,
listening to
I
Journey.
think it would be like an
Fuck you.
independent one, like an indie film or not indie film, like an indie band.
Indie band.
And I was like, my perfect date is like you buying me Taco Bell.
Oh shit.
Taco
But
Bell.
I recently gave up fast food, so I have to come up with a new perfect date.
I was
Tacos
gonna
El
say
Carbone.
your perfect date seems very achievable.
It really is.
Yeah.
We'll just get the taco kit, like the,
Yeah.
at
Make
the
your
store.
own tacos.
Are
Yeah.
you willing to ride on handlebars?
No.
Oh.
You got to get a basket in the back,
Yeah.
Damn it.
You gotta give me a basket.
Damn it.
or a little sidecar. Maybe.
What if we
Oh my
had
god, a sidecar.
Oh, jeez.
Well, are those on
It's a
bikes? You have
secret to her
put-
heart.
You have to pedal your
You can
ass
get
off.
one. You can get one.
You have to really pedal your ass off. You have to get one of those big seats for the babies. She'd have to be strapped into a yellow seat.
Oh, in the
jeez.
back?
What?
You mean the baby death traps? Are like,
Yeah.
sure, this bike's,
Yeah.
it's going to be fine when the bike falls
Yeah.
down.
Yeah. They're strapped in.
I wreck, we all wreck.
Yeah, what could go wrong?
Yeah, it's not like their neck whip around
It's
or
like his
anything.
back is a fucking airbag.
Well, I saw these people. I was out in Sanibel on the other end of
Greg bragging again.
the other
Yeah.
coast.
I'm
and
so rich.
I saw these people
You're my
riding.
favorite.
Yeah.
You're the rich one.
He did that on purpose.
Yeah.
He can get me Taco Bell.
Yeah. So we were at this really expensive place, and there's these people like in the bike lane, like dragging the little like bike carrier behind, or like the baby carrier behind them, and I was like, man, that's so fucking dangerous. Like, why you're just being like, yeah, it's gonna work out, no problem. Cars never hit bikes on the side of the road. I got this.
Dude,
Oh my
I don't know,
gosh.
man. Did you ever ride on the handlebars as a little kid?
Sure, of course.
Yeah, of
Did
course.
you- have
Really?
you ever- yeah, man, it's crazy.
I've like flipped over my bike by
Oh, yeah.
accident. So like
Oh, I mean, come on.
Well,
That's
that's
happened
everybody
everywhere.
does.
yeah. If you've ridden a bike,
I lived at the top of a
I
hill.
rode my bike and I never fell once.
Never.
Really?
Yeah.
Never.
I was
never
very
once.
safe.
I lived
I
at
followed
the top
all
of
the
a
safety
hill.
rules.
And the very first time I like went into trash cans and I like went down the hill
Oh,
Really?
wow.
because I lived at the top of a hill.
You
Where
went
did you
into
live? Because it
trash
couldn't have been
cans?
from Florida. Because
No, I'm from
hills.
Pennsylvania.
Yeah. Okay.
Was it
Okay.
Rolling
Where-
Rock?
No, no,
Oh.
no.
Is that in Pennsylvania?
I don't know.
Probably
It just
not.
I think
sounded
that's in Colorado.
Whatever.
Even better.
It's close enough.
Yeah, so close.
I want to say it's Rhode Island. Even.
Colorado, Pennsylvania, they both have Amish, right?
I
No,
don't-
Did
wait.
Colorado have
No,
Amish
Colorado
people?
has hippies.
Ohio,
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah.
Ohio, and
Do you know where
Pennsylvania.
Colorado is?
Yeah, man. It's in Denver.
All right.
I
That's
don't know
the
where the
Florida
fuck-
school system
That's
right
where John
there.
Elway lives.
Yep.
So
Um,
you were saying you rolled down the hill. And
Yeah, like I rolled down the hill and it was like I hate my life.
Did you intentionally go into the trash cans, or was that part of the crash?
No, that was part of the
Oh,
crash.
okay.
What-
I've had a horrible like I think I
Coordination,
was the
like-
last generation where like you played outside and I think
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
totally. Yeah, because
because like after me now everyone's like I don't want to get hurt so
no,
I'm gonna be
no.
inside.
Yeah.
They don't let kids
Bunch
do
of
anything.
pussies.
Yeah.
Hey, when we were kids, they would be like at 5. They were like, okay, don't go too many miles from the house.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
We just go. We didn't have cell
Here,
phones. They're like, go.
Let me get this key and put it around your neck
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
with a fucking Adidas string lace.
and go run off into the
Yeah.
ether, and maybe you'll come back.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Who cares if it's got asbestos in it? It's fun.
Yeah.
This lady came into the store the other day and literally had her kid on a leash.
Oh my
It
gosh.
was so bad.
What was
I
wrong
felt
with the kid?
nothing. He was just a kid, and she just.
Well, you don't know what that kid was like.
Was he cool?
No, you don't know what that kid is like in private.
Yeah.
Like in
exactly.
public.
Doesn't matter.
It's probably
It's
a good
An
unacceptable.
angel.
It is unacceptable.
Was he cool though?
The kid was fine.
talk
The
to
mom
you?
was a cunt.
What's up, dog?
What?
Hey,
that
you
mom
can't
has
say
had
that
to deal with
word.
a lot.
What do you mean I can't say? I just did.
No,
Yeah.
you can't say you don't have one. See,
Yeah,
let's
I can
talk
say whatever
about
I
it.
want.
Wait a
yeah.
second. Is that
Jesus.
the general rule about that word?
No.
I don't know.
Oh.
It's
You
my
can-
rule.
I was
I
gonna
like
say-
to tell people that. Well, I was part of the
You
Vagina
crossed
Monologues
the
in
line.
college. So like there was a.
What does that mean?
I've seen that book before, but I never read
No,
it.
it's not a. It's a play, and it's where a whole bunch of women
He
just like
got
do
lies
stuff.
all the time and
It's
tries to
okay.
sound smart.
Yeah, I never saw that book.
It's about like feminist kind
Oh,
of.
I'm-
It's like a play that you put on in college, and it's.
I am totally.
You said the vagina
totally-
monologues?
Yeah, the
Yeah,
Vagina
that's,
Monologues.
that's the one we're like, we can say vagina. Don't,
Oh.
you know.
Yeah, and one of them is reclaiming the word cunt. So yeah. ever since-
You don't
Does she
get
have
to
short-
use that
short
I would
spiked
anymore.
say
hair?
whatever the
No,
fuck I
no,
want.
what? You guys can use it, but it's just like.
I don't say it very often.
Okay, good.
But it's one of those things where women like they wouldn't say it, and now they
Actually,
will, or like they're saying they're
I don't
taking
know.
it back.
I think if just that play, that one set is about taking back the word and taking back your womanism. But I just know that if I was in England, like everyone uses that word.
Yeah,
there.
it's
So
like not a big deal.
Yeah.
I know. I really wish I was Russell Brand's friend and we could just talk.
Of all the people, that's the one.
That's
you
the
wanna
guy.
Be his
He,
friend?
he's
I'm-
throwing that out there.
I'm really into yoga now, so I feel like he would be able to help me
Is
with
he
that.
into yoga?
Yeah, he's like
Oh.
he's like all into all that stuff.
Oh, what
so
stuff?
he's a yogi. Is that what
He's
it's
into
called?
like all the different. Yeah, he's a yogi. He's into all the different types of yogas that you can be into. I just made this a really feminine chat.
Yeah, no, that's
Whose
fine.
idea was it to have a woman on the show?
Is it the hot yoga? He's into that too, or
Oh, I'm into that. I actually did not go to hot yoga tonight to be on the show with you
Oh,
guys.
wow.
How are you?
So-
How are you
Something
liking that
you're-
decision so
you're gonna
far?
regret,
I
yeah.
mean, I kind of regret it, but it's only because you really sweat.
I can turn the AC off.
Yeah, I would be different.
Yeah,
Oh.
you'll be sweating too, Scott.
Yeah.
I can light a candle.
it's one of those things where you're
Smell
like,
good.
No, you actually don't. You really don't smell other people when
Oh,
you're
really?
in a hot
You're
yoga.
too busy smelling yourself.
Yeah,
No,
'cause it's
you're
like
too
one
busy
big
just being
musty
like,
ass room.
Gosh, I hope this is over soon.
Really? How
That's
long
what
do
I think.
What do you guys listen to? Like, dong.
No, you can listen to
ding,
anything actually.
dong. Do they tell you
Like,
like?
listen to ding. What
Really?
was that?
That's like that. That's like that soothing music. Boom.
Is that soothing?
No, yeah,
Ding,
those are like
dong.
chants and bells.
Yeah,
like,
Dong.
I-
what the fuck is?
Ding,
What are you
dong.
talking about?
can
Have you ever
listen to
done yoga in
anything.
your life?
Ding, dong.
you can listen to anything.
You never
through
heard that like
yoga.
new age music? They're listening to Enya and shit. Sail away, sail away, sail away.
Do you know who Inya is?
No.
I didn't think
What
so.
about?
I'm sorry. Say that again.
Inya. I said I didn't think so. I didn't think. you
Where
knew.
India is?
No, Inya. Do you know who Inya is?
No, I don't.
Okay, I didn't think so.
I just try to make myself sound smarter. Like, of
No,
course I
that's
never.
right. I was just dating Scott a little. I was showing how
how
old
old
he
are
is.
you?
33.
Oh, cool.
Not cool. No.
This is cool.
How old are you?
Guess.
33.
I'm 38.
Yeah.
You don't look a day over 33.
Thank you. I'll take that as a compliment.
She didn't give me a compliment, so you should.
Well, you look your age.
You look 29.
It doesn't
Wait
matter.
a
This is
second.
not good radio.
You can't give him a compliment just because he asked for one.
Well,
I didn't want a compliment.
No,
I
I
did
was
not
just
ask for
joking.
one.
you sound like a girl right now.
Yeah, why are you getting all
Oh,
weird,
Jesus
man?
Christ.
It's getting weird and shit.
Oh no! Why'd you guys bring a girl on here? That was
No.
a horrible
No.
decision.
I think
Horrible.
I actually think it was a really.
It's normally
really
my
good
role,
idea.
goddammit, is to play the woman on the show.
Because yeah, I know.
you do
well,
have really long hair. I like it.
it's kind of like a girl's.
Your facial hair is a little bit manly, but
It is, yeah.
So
your hair is girl.
I think your facial hair is awesome. It's like a white man's Fu Manchu, and I think
What are you
that's
talking-
I think
We're
that
just
shit's
describing
cool.
people
Do you know
on
what
the
a Fu
radio.
Manchu is?
It's called. You have a permanent mustache.
Yeah, stoner. You got
You
a
have
stoner
I
stash.
have the permanent shaggy.
I'm
stoner.
Yeah.
Zoinks!
I've never not seen you with a mustache. I swear you will like
Yes,
shave.
you have,
you
bro.
shave.
You know,
Yeah,
every
you
time I
have.
say,
No,
"Damn,
I'm
are you
telling
got a
you.
mustache?" I was like, "No, man, I just shaved." You said to me last time.
He's got like one of those mustaches where he'll shave and then he turns around and he looks back in the mirror and it's back.
Oh no!
All you need is a fucking ACD jacket, a jean jacket with an ACDC patch on it, and you're fucking stoner style, son.
It took me until like
Stoner
a couple
style.
years ago to realize that Shaggy and Scooby were getting high in that.
Oh, my
van.
God.
I
yeah.
thought you were gonna say it took me to like last year to where I could grow a mustache.
I thought that's what was coming too. I was going to be,
What?
wow.
Like that's not something
Yes.
we want to talk about on air.
Or is it?
That's
Wait,
true.
did I already say my name? Damn it! Let's go back.
Hey, we already tagged you too. It's got your last name. So you're,
Oh
you're screwed.
no, but I didn't know that until I grew up, and I was like, wow, that was a horrible cartoon to watch.
No, that's a
growing up.
great cartoon.
Scooby-Doo?
That's
Are you
pretty
kidding me?
Just a bunch of stoners.
Yeah.
hanging out. Zoinks! Let's get the man. I don't
There's
know.
all kinds of weed and
What
drug
was
references
that?
you know.
And you know who that was? The voice. That was Casey
Casey
Kasem.
Kasem.
Was he high when he did it?
See,
Just know
yeah, I
Casey
know.
Kasem.
That's
No,
why
I do
that's
know
why I
who that
said
is.
it.
He's the dead guy. He's the dead guy.
He's the dead. He
Top 40.
Yeah.
He is dead. Top 40, and
Right, I don't know if it's
It would
top
have been
40.
cool if he did the fucking.
The countdown. or
Here
some
we
shit.
have coming from Seattle, Washington, Macklemore doing the voice. I can't keep doing it.
You're
It hurts.
so
Who is that
good.
supposed to be?
That was my Casey Kasem.
Wow.
as Shaggy.
As Shaggy.
I don't know how he was on the
Zoinks!
radio as long as he was
He
with that
sold
voice.
10 million
Yeah.
records, Scoob.
Your Shaggy is much better than your
Casey Kasem.
Casey
I
Kasem,
know.
yeah.
Casey Kasem. Speaking of radio,
Right.
I'm just trying to segue.
Speaking
in.
of
Oh.
40-year-old
Into
radio
the-
Wait.
Isn't
DJs.
that thing you were talking
Oh,
about?
that's
about
true. I did
Billboard,
want to talk
remember?
about. Yes, that's right.
Yes.
Oh,
Boom,
shit.
setting you up.
Hey.
You
Look at
can
that.
Good
score.
job.
Look
Good
at
job.
that.
You can score
Right.
now.
Like a
She
pro.
was on
Thank
point.
you.
On point.
Segueing
Good
into
stuff.
there
Because
was
I gotta get home.
Psych.
Ouch! No one saw it.
What are you
Except
doing,
me.
Scott?
They got the
What's
site.
going on?
Well, it was kind of far actually.
Yeah,
Okay.
right.
Anyways,
It's okay. Don't
so
worry.
this week, I don't know if it was this week or last week at some point, but Billboard released their list of the top 10 rappers of all time. And
Jesse,
it
do you
is-
know what Billboard is?
It's a.
Okay. I just
We're
wanna
gonna
make
explain to
sure-
people
I
what
just wanna make
Billboard is.
I think people should know what Billboard is.
Billboard Lives Matter.
And Tupac was not on the list.
That's crazy.
It's automatically
That's just
invalid
fucking
a list.
virtual insanity.
He should be number 1 on the list,
Jamiroquai.
but he's not.
What?
Was Jamiroquai on there?
Jamiroquai was number 7.
No, JK is his name. Jamiroquai is the band.
Or whatever.
Really? He has a name?
Yeah, it's JK.
But it was just there was a few gripes, with the. I thought that was bullshit. Obviously, that Tupac wasn't on the list.
I
And then
think
there was
it's-
another one.
They had-
Lauryn Hill was
They had
on
Lauryn
the
Hill
list.
was their only female, so Lauryn Hill apparently is the greatest female rapper of all time, which is laughable.
She's not better than MC Light.
I mean,
Everyone
Sister
knows that.
Soldier has got to be
Yeah.
up there, at least
She was
number
only on
9.
one album though.
No, I think if you're gonna do one, Missy has got to be up there. I think she's got to be if you're gonna.
She
put
has a
woman
new
in there.
song out.
I saw
What
that.
about Salt and Pepper?
I don't think they did groups because they didn't do groups together because then Outkast would have had to been in.
Yeah, that's
Well,
the
yeah,
And
that's-
Andre
there's no-
Andre was on the list.
Yeah,
Andre
they're
was on
not.
the
The
list.
parts aren't as
Andre?
great as
By
the whole.
himself? I don't think by himself.
I think he's the better of the two.
Yeah, but
he's
What?
to me one of the top.
But there's another
MCs.
one where the parts aren't
But-
as great as the whole.
Right,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
But they had Wu-Tang Clan's only representative was Ghostface Killer.
That doesn't make any sense. Like
It's
you
ridiculous.
said, Method Man
Method Man,
easily
easily.
better than.
I said
yeah.
Bobby Digital.
Do you guys
Yeah.
like Childish Gambino? Because he got that name from a Wu-Tang Clan type of thing.
I've heard a lot about him. I know him as an actor and
Yeah.
shit like that.
John
But
Oliver.
I never
Yeah,
really heard his
John
rap.
I like
like-
his music.
I like
I've heard
his
it's pretty
comedy.
good. I've heard it's pretty good.
His
was-
comedy's good.
Well,
His
I mean,
acting's
back in the day,
okay.
but now it's kind of like tired or whatever. But yeah.
But he's a really clever writer.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
rapper, writer, I don't know.
Well, he does
whatever.
like everything, so he must. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm sure he's got a lot.
He
of
probably
Yeah,
has a
so,
lot
I
of
mean, you gotta be
friends
good if
too.
you can
I
rap.
love
do
him.
everything. Yeah.
Well, it's once you
I
get
Rap,
to
love
a,
him
act,
on my
comedy.
I
Comedy.
can't even tell comedy and make a sandwich.
well,
Yeah.
for the longest time, I used to see that in the gym. I used to see the Childish Gambino thing, like the album for it, and I'm like, that looks exactly
Because
like
the
Donald
internet.
Glover.
Yeah,
Yeah, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, what? This is Donald Glover looking motherfucker like up here as Childish Gambino, and then sure
Yeah.
enough, I looked it up and I was like, that is Donald Glover. It's just one of those things.
Dude, but you know what? Here's something
Like,
crazy.
Finkel is Einstein.
Frank
Same
Ocean.
thing.
Or wait.
No,
He's not a
no.
I
rapper.
like
That
him.
kid, that redhead dude that sings the sad songs.
Oh,
Ed
oh,
Sheeran. His
yeah.
name's
Yes.
Ed Sheeran, and
Ed-
he's gorgeous. Well, not
listen.
gorgeous. He's got a good voice.
Listen, I thought that was the dude from fucking
Harry
Potter.
Oh my
I'm
god.
like, when did this goofy motherfucker start singing?
Oh my god, that's so
I'm
funny.
like, this kid's all grown up.
And
Not
they're
all
both
gingers.
British.
Huh?
They're both
Yeah,
British.
that's, I could tell he was
Close
British by his
enough.
bitch ass look.
There you go.
But I mean, if you're an American ginger, you don't
Yeah.
look like that. You're
Well-
not proud of red
Yeah,
chest
this is
hair.
their son
I'm not
over
gonna,
here.
You guys obviously don't listen to
That's
him, but
bollocks.
one of his albums, one of his songs was called Lego House, and the video for it, you need to look up afterwards, has Ron Weasley in it.
Really?
And he's chasing
Who's
Ed
that?
Sheeran around.
It's super
The person-
confusing.
the person
I'm
who
not
he's
gonna know
talking
who Ed Sheeran is.
You're not going to know until the very end.
Who is the lame singer-songwriter? Which one is who?
I love singer-songwriters. How dare you?
I apologize. We'll pick one that's good.
Ed
Oh,
Sheeran is good.
Yeah,
I
but
saw.
you said lame. They're
If
all
it doesn't
lame.
start with food
They're
and
all
end with
lame.
fighters, then
That is so not true.
No,
Yeah.
no. He had all of Madison Square Garden. I saw him there, and he had everybody silent. And I think to be able to do that with just a guitar,
Is that good or bad?
I think that's good talent. Whatever. I mean,
Well, they all did come to see him.
yeah, we did.
I mean,
shut the fuck up.
when Ed is speaking,
Yeah.
you give him respect.
No, actually, there were a couple girls that were screaming. He's like, "Please shut up."
He did. Was he like,
like,
well,
what-
like, shut up?
Hello, governor.
Yeah.
How you doing today?
Did he say, shut up, you cunts? Because he could say it.
No, but
He-
I'd be best friends with him too.
If he said that, if he,
no, just
oh.
because he's rich and he
You
probably.
think he's rich, or you think all those
Man, that's the
cars?
second reference you made to guys with
know.
money. God damn.
I know, right?
Freaking
Start-
gold.
you're
You
starting to see a
gold digger
pattern
on your
here.
show,
Like,
yeah.
You know what?
oh,
Ed Sheeran is
But
a,
yes, you want
is a
Taco Bell.
listener to the podcast,
well, that's what-
Right?
and he thinks we're fucking brilliant.
He thinks you're really good, doesn't he?
He never told me that personally.
He thinks we're
word,
cunts.
He used the word brilliant.
The
He
only
said that
autograph
Greg
you're
guy's
gonna get is a
cunt.
restraining order.
What'd you say?
she said burn.
I said the only autograph you're gonna get is a restraining order.
Oh, I've got plenty of those in the past.
Yeah.
I'll be
Oh,
honest.
from a lot of girls.
That's just more like
No,
a
from
like,
Ed
hey,
Sheeran or
hey,
whatever.
lay off a little bit. that's what
Jesse's-
that tells me. It'd be like not so many calls in the morning.
Jesse stalked him for like 6 months because he thought that
you
that
thought-
song "Photograph" was written about him.
That's who,
Did
that's
you
who sings
really?
that?
Yeah,
I don't know
you're
what
so
song that
I don't
is.
good.
even know what that's
The only reason why I know is because they played on Palladia after like a show was over. And then
Oh,
they
that's
did
why
next
you
one.
know it.
You think I'm listening to Ed? I didn't even know the fucking guy's name. I was the
You brought him up.
I
did.
think,
Yeah,
But
I just
she told me his
educated.
name.
I just educated, but
I
you
think
love
you are
him.
listening. You're like, who's that redheaded guy? That
Yeah.
That I love.
That I find so hot. I mean, I don't know. That looks like the guy from.
I'm like
That
he's
other
a-
movie I find
He's
so
a
hot.
fire crotch. I have a thing for fire crotches.
Oh man.
You said it.
I know, but you were thinking it.
No, I wasn't.
So anyway,
Just rich firecrackers.
speaking of, yeah,
Yeah.
That are singer-songwriters.
you must really love Conan. That says yes.
Yes, that was a yes
So
all the
you
way.
No.
you just like really redheaded, effeminate men with money.
No.
No.
He's too
I like
tall.
him because he's funny.
Conan's
okay.
too tall. He's like
Think?
7 feet tall.
He's like
No,
6'4".
I
Well,
like-
I was guessing that's why she didn't like him.
No, I mean, I like people with tattoos and I like them with man buns, so that's why I really like Russell Brand.
Oh, I see.
Man
know,
buns.
I was
I misunderstood.
It's like-
what you
it's
meant
like
by
a
man
type.
buns.
It's like
I thought you meant like their ass.
No,
And
no,
then
it's
I was
like
they
the-
mean
Oh,
like their
man
hair.
bun. I thought she was talking about her ass.
No, it's
Yeah.
the whole hipster
I'm so
syndrome.
I
fucking-
know.
It's
I
another
like
new hipster
hipsters.
thing,
I
so-
like
Oh.
hipsters.
I'm so out of touch.
Because my glasses
Oh.
kind of go with hipsters, so I feel like I can
No.
like save
I
them
don't
and
see
make
you as
them
a hipster.
mainstream.
I don't see you as a hipster.
Good job.
I
Good
see
job,
you-
Scott, bringing the hipster on the show.
Yeah, I see. She's fucking tricked me.
I
didn't know she was a
know.
hipster.
That's
I thought
how
she
we
was
do
like-
it.
I thought she was just,
Semi not. No, I'm not a hipster, but my one friend saw one of my comedy shows and was like,
Yeah.
"You look like a hipster." I was like, "You can't even say I'm funny."
But you
Like,
don't even-
Yeah. you
Oh.
fucking bitch.
Oh, get used to people either telling you you're awesome, or something very terrible and hurtful. Like that time when you tell that joke.
Or telling you a better way to do
Yeah,
it.
yeah. They're gonna.
oh, I love that.
You like that?
Yeah, because I just look at them and I'm like, no.
That makes me want to fucking karate chop him in the neck. Yeah.
That scared me. I just jumped.
Yeah,
No
see,
one
we
saw.
told you he only leans into the mic when
Yeah.
he yells.
It's my move.
I'm like the cats outside. I'm scared right now.
He's like the opposite of.
So anyway,
Those cats aren't afraid of Scott.
fuck you guys. Anyway, we were talking about the Foo Fighters earlier.
Yes.
Oh,
Right.
oh,
Foo
see
Fighters.
who brought
So-
him up? God damn it!
they came up with a super secret free album.
Yeah.
What's going on?
yeah.
So
Really
secret, I
sick.
saw it all over fucking Facebook
Well, no,
today.
It wasn't a
remember
secret.
earlier today, Scott sent us the picture, and we were like,
Yeah.
"What the fuck
Yeah,
is
we're
this
like, "Fuck
picture
you,
about?"
Scott,
I put a
you
question
fag.
mark. We're like, "What is this all about?" He's like, "Just you guys should know."
I didn't even say
And what happened was I sent another link. Yeah, he didn't say anything about it, and then I sent another link to him, be like, "Oh, there's a new free album out by the Foo Fighters." And within like where it shows like other suggested links, I saw that fucking. It was a pink thing with like a FF on it, and I was like, "Oh, that's what that motherfucker was
Yeah.
talking about earlier." And I was like, "No one cares about Foo Fighters, Scott."
Yeah.
And I didn't answer. I've been watching the
course you
countdown
didn't
for
answer.
fucking like 2 weeks.
Countdown. What?
Isn't
There was a countdown on the
Of?
website.
is David Grohl? Is his leg better?
I don't know. He doesn't call me
Yes,
personally.
yes. How's
I'm
David?
just a fan. I don't know him.
How is David Grohl doing?
No.
You would
That's
never.
a leg.
You would think by how much he sucks his cock that he does know
Well,
him personally.
well, when
but-
David-
Dave Grohl.
Well, when David
Oh,
called,
did I call him David?
when David calls,
calls him
me,
Davey.
I'm usually
Davey.
like, Davey, how the hell's it
Whatever.
going?
At least I knew he was in Nirvana, though. Like, I'm not too young, you know?
Isn't
know.
that
well, that's
for-
all that's worth
Was
listening
he
to.
in
That
the
Dave Grohl's
Beatles?
done.
Oh, those
You
are
guys
my
are so-
favorite punk rockers.
Yeah.
I love the Beatles. They're my favorite type of bug.
Wait, you don't,
I
you don't
like.
like the Beatles, or you do?
No, I do, but I was just making a joke
Oh.
about how
Settle
stupid
down,
I
Scott.
sound.
No one's making fun of the Beatles.
Sacrilege.
Relax. bro.
Christ, Scott.
Damn.
Okay, if you had to blast one out, and okay, that's not bad. If you could
Whoa,
like,
holy shit.
Well, I normally
Which-
wait till people leave.
The White Album. That's his.
If-
That's his choice.
no,
It's
no,
actually
no, no,
not.
no. If you had to put one group on a spaceship and blast them out into space, never to be heard from again, would it be the Beatles or the Rolling Stones?
It wouldn't be the Rolling Stones at all. Even if I had 100 fucking spaceships, I wouldn't send the Rolling Stones out.
So you'd send the Beatles out?
If they were like, if you could send one band into the bottom of the fucking ocean, who would it be?
He hates the
That's the
Rolling
only
Stones.
time I would be like, Limp Bizkit. But I would think about the Rolling Stones hard. I'd be like,
Limp Bizkit.
Limp Bizkit.
Is Fred Durst still alive?
That's my final
Hopefully
answer.
not.
I hope
don't
not,
know.
but he is.
I just pretend like he's dead. So
I try
Actually,
to
I-
pretend he's
yeah.
dead, and then everybody like, why is everybody always picking on me? Like, dude.
is he
people
Charlie
are-
Brown now? Does
No,
he play
that's-
Charlie Brown in the new
that
Peanuts
was one
movie?
of his lyrics, bro.
Oh really?
Well, I guess that would be.
Oh, I don't
nice.
listen to him to know. So I mean,
I dude, you couldn't escape the guy for a little bit.
he was everywhere for a little while.
I mean,
but
he was
yeah.
terrible. I hated it.
He was horrible.
I won't talk about it, but just
I'm
saying.
sorry.
Oh.
Just I opened up a wound I didn't know
No,
about.
not at all. He's
He
just.
he has a deep love for Limp Bizkit.
I hate Limp Bizkit. They're the
It's so
least,
limp. I
it's-
hate it.
Yes.
Biscuits. Bad.
I don't know.
I'm just gonna say words until you guys change the subject.
Anyways,
what would
yeah.
you like to talk about, Liz?
Oh,
Didn't you have a story you wanted to bring
Yeah.
up?
No, I didn't have a story.
Yes, you did.
Yes,
you
you
said
did.
you had the
Oh
story.
yeah. Well, okay. I've only been doing comedy for a little bit, as you guys can tell by my jokes.
Liz
and
is
how
a new
they're-
comic, by the way. We
how
never
they're
introduced her like
horrible.
that. Yeah.
No,
Oh, sorry.
you guys
Liz.
forgot to say how funny I am. Well, Scott and I
invi-
met
we
at
invite you
an
on the
open
show.
mic. So he was like, "Hey, do you want to be on a podcast, maybe?" And I was like, "Maybe."
He didn't say anything about the dungeon.
No.
that's what Greg was like.
Good job.
Because they were at. I said, dude,
Nothing
I don't
about
think she wants to do it because
No.
I haven't heard anything from her, and I mean,
No.
We didn't blame him. We were like, yeah,
was
I wouldn't do the
was
fucking
like,
show
yeah,
either.
I don't really blame her. I was like, dude, maybe I was a creep. I don't know. I didn't mean to be.
No, and then I asked you
But-
today.
Oh, I know, but today it was like a week ago.
Yeah, but you never
Oh,
like
jeez, they're
wrote
arguing
back
already.
with
Well, I was like, I didn't want to sound like a psycho.
Okay.
Are you gonna do the show or not? Please, let us know. We got an extra mic and no one to use it.
The psycho work is left for me normally.
I know. I was gonna put Jesse, and Jesse, you need to start letting her know
Okay.
that.
Anytime you need to annoy
Yeah.
someone or stalk someone to get to that level, they send me in to do the work.
Okay.
That's my specialty.
Well, so my story is that I've only been doing comedy for a little bit. I've been doing open mics at the City Place Improv, and I get noticed the craziest places. Like I got noticed at Anthropology. I got noticed.
Fucking bragging already. Jesus Christ.
Right? Like no, it's weird.
What the fuck is Anthropology?
It's a store.
Jesus
Oh,
Christ!
I was like,
What
you
is
in-
it? What is this?
I was like, are you into bugs?
New age.
Oh,
What is
God,
this
no.
gap you're talking about?
What is this Old Navy? I
don't-
like the New Navy.
I don't shop at I don't shop at those stores. They don't have anything that fits me.
You don't have anything to fix me.
Anthropology. Try where the elephants are, buddy.
To be
Big
honest,
and tall.
I
big
didn't know
and
you were
tall.
talking about a store. I thought you were talking
thought-
about like actual
Okay.
anthropology.
To be-
Anthropology
where
is
the
a
f-
store.
I knew you were talking about a store.
Thank
so,
you.
so,
So-
yeah, so.
I
So
thought he
you're
was
the one
asking
here
like
who
what's
has a
anthropology.
relationship.
I've been to a mall in
You've
the
been
past
to a
10
mall.
years.
You've gotten
yeah,
a candle for
What
a girl.
a
Good for
bitch.
you.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
I know, such a horrible person she is. Ugh. But yeah,
Right.
no, I get noticed, and then
So
I got
only in
noticed.
Anthropology.
No, I've gotten noticed other places. I got noticed at Brooks Brothers when I was buying my brother a
Oh, you know what that is,
a
don't you?
what the
tie.
fuck is
No wonder
Brooks
she
Brothers?
likes rich people. That's like some high ass shit, man. Like
No.
expensive
Oh my
stuff.
I went to the outlet.
Doesn't matter. That's some expensive shit, bro.
This
That's
place
high
called
end stuff.
Armani. How do
Yeah.
they say it?
Armani? Come on.
Yeah.
That's not a Brooks Brothers. Come on.
Yeah. That's
No,
like.
but I get
Is
weird
it a
looks
fucking pizza
too.
place? That's what.
No,
sounds
no,
No wonder you eat a
Order
taco.
from Brooks Brothers. We
Taco
got
Bell.
everything you
Because I
need.
spent all my money elsewhere.
Exactly. Scott was yelling over me, so I couldn't get the joke
Oh,
out.
my
No,
bad.
it's funny. I'll let you tell it.
No, it's okay.
Okay. It was funny, guys. You
It would have been
laughed.
funny.
You
Tell
guys
it
would
again.
laugh
Tell it
so
again.
hard.
Fuck that.
Pity joke silence.
Put 'em boom.
Anyways, you were
I
saying.
also get there's someone else who does open mics and she works at the zoo, and I've done Brew at the Zoo, so a lot of her friends.
Was it one of the
came.
animals?
No, she's one of the girls.
Oh.
Wait, you got recognized by a comic?
I got recognized by her, but I got
I was gonna
recognized
say that's
by
not
That
too
doesn't
impressive.
count.
Yeah.
I got recognized by all the people working at Brew at the Zoo. They're like,
Oh, really?
we were there for a friend and we know you.
Oh
I'm like,
no,
"This is
that's
so-"
terrifying.
Because you're always like, was
Yeah,
I
you're-
good? Like,
yeah. Or even then you're like,
Well, you know, no one's gonna tell you. You know what, sweetheart? Give it up. They're all gonna be like,
oh no, someone told me that. That's like I got
Really?
that.
Someone
they,
saw
they
you?
were- They were like, you were terrible.
Your
They
parents
saw you
don't.
and
Your
said-
parents don't count, which is great.
The guy, the guy,
My
my old
teacher
boss,
laughed
my
at
old
it.
boss. He was like, oh, it was bad.
I thought you were good, to be
He
honest.
was like, it needed a lot of work. He's like, it was bad.
You've done comedy?
Yeah, once.
You were really
It was the
good.
worst
Yeah.
night of his life.
Like you said that with so much like
I know.
conviction.
'Cause
You're
I'm a girl.
okay.
No, I think it was the acting
She has a lot of
chops.
practice lying. Yeah.
It was the acting
I should
chops.
be an actor.
yeah, you should
Oh, wait,
really.
I thought you said you were in the vagina monologues.
Yeah, that's in college. Like that's just a play you do in college. Anyone with a vagina can
It's
get
still
out.
acting.
Wait. So I
You know-
can't be in the vagina monologue?
Wait, you know how they do
No.
like cats in college?
No, I didn't.
Actually, I did do one about I had a British accent,
Which
and
one?
it was the one where the lady misplaces her
Vagina? Yeah, I was gonna say.
Where's my vagina?
She misplaces her clit.
Her clit.
Yeah, her
No,
clitoris,
no.
and
Put
Just the clit?
she loses it.
You didn't put it in her butthole, did you?
No, she didn't. But it's actually a really. I don't remember the entire thing, but I would
I thought she
practice
was gonna
it.
say that's actually a really good question, but no.
I would practice it with my
That's
friends.
where I would hide
so
it.
like all of my guy friends, I was like, okay, I have to say this with an accent,
All right.
and they're all like,
Let's
oh my
hear it.
god,
Let's
it's
hear
like
it.
clitoris. I lost it. Like it's I can't do it anymore.
That was terrible.
That was pretty
That was
good.
way better
No.
than I
Yeah.
could. Yeah.
Yeah, it was
Greg,
way better
what do
than I
you
could
mean?
do.
that was horrible for
Those,
you.
those,
No, I
yeah,
just-
those
that
two
was
are.
actually that was good. You
How
did good.
dare you? That's so rude of you.
Yeah,
You know,
if you would have
Call
come
him
in
a
here
cunt. Call
talking
him a
like,
cunt in the English
Yeah.
accent.
No, I'm not going to call you that because you know what? I know the difference between Ed Sheeran and Ron Weasley.
yeah.
Well, congratulations.
I don't know if I know who either one of those people are, to be honest.
I never seen any Harry Potter movie.
No.
Me neither.
What?
I've never
Me neither.
seen.
I've
Oh,
never
you
seen.
guys are older than me.
Yeah,
I'm like,
exactly.
what?
That's like faggot shit for people my age.
Oh, nuh-uh.
Greg, man, I
We're
mean,
taking the F word back.
So you can use that word now?
I'll say whatever I want. I told you that.
Jesse
Yeah,
doesn't give a fuck.
Jesse's a rogue.
But here at SMB Comedy, we are very, very, very respectful of the gay community, especially Greg.
I'm very
Yeah.
respectful of the gay community.
Speaking of
Greg
accents,
will give you hand jobs.
yeah. Speaking
wow,
of accents,
this got crazy.
I was gonna
Accents.
say, what is it? ISIS. I guess.
Yes.
What is it?
Has
the
accents?
Italian mafia
Hey.
warns
Wow.
Hey,
has
yo.
warned ISIS to stay away from New York. if
Hey, yo, raghead.
Hey, towelhead. I think they would say more.
the best part about it is those people usually they're Sikh, like, and they're not Muslim at all.
No one in America
the guys
gives a
with the
shit.
oh, of course, that's the funny part. That's the joke.
No one in America.
It's a really funny joke. You should tell more.
Yeah, I lost what happened.
Yeah. Anyways,
Doesn't matter.
So
No,
the
I
Italian mafia is saying they need to stay out of New York, and I was wondering what that would sound like.
Yo, what are you doing?
I think it'd be funnier if like the
Jimmy,
Japanese.
I told you to get back in here and
Yeah,
stop talking to them,
yeah.
okay?
Gina,
That's
stop
a
making
horrible.
stop
That's a
making
horrible
the sauce, Gina.
accent.
If you've come to the 5 boroughs, you're gonna find yourself in a fight with the mob.
What is the fucking Beastie Boys gonna be there? I mean,
You know what the 5 boroughs is?
It would do its
I
part.
do. I do.
I was born there.
Oh, my bad. I
You're
forgot.
from New York? Which borough?
I'm actually from White Plains, no borough.
Oh.
I don't know if it's a borough, to be honest.
It's not.
But-
It's
not.
not a
I
borough.
don't
It's
think
not a
it
borough.
is. What can I say?
Oh, but hey, he's from New York. He knows. He don't know
He's
shit.
from Queens. That's the only one I can name off the top of my head.
Manhattan.
So they
Bronx.
said the mafia said that
Jamaica? Is Jamaica the same as Queens?
Jamaica, Queens, yes.
Jamaica's a whole other country.
Bronx.
Yeah.
We need
Anyways.
the last one.
Oh, I was supposed to say that all in Staten Island.
Manhattan.
Brooklyn.
you
Long
you
Island.
go through all the boroughs.
Yeah,
just
Manhattan.
so everyone knows.
You just said
Is Long
Manhattan.
Island one?
I think you've said it like 8 times.
No, I said twice. I didn't know you heard before when I
All
said
right.
it. It doesn't
You just
matter.
want to fucking bring up Wu-Tang.
I wasn't
Yes.
trying to bring it up.
You're about to
You
start
asked me to
saying-
name them.
He was gonna start. What Wu-Tang? You can name all the members.
No, I wasn't saying that, but I
The
could probably
RZA,
do that too. The RZA, the
the
Jizza, Old
Jizza.
Dirty Bastard, Inspector Deck, You God, Ghostface Killer, Raekwon.
You're only doing that because that's what the song sounds like too. That's
Well,
how
I'm
you
saying
remember
that's
it.
why it's easy to remember.
Fucking bullshit.
Fuck you. I didn't ask me to say it. You guys
Method
asked me.
Man.
Wait.
I did say Method Man. This is like the last person I said was Method Man.
You stopped.
When
like,
did
no.
Old Dirty Bastard die? Like, I feel like he died a while ago.
It was a while ago.
Yeah,
Old
he
Dirty
died
Bastard,
a
a
long
long
time
time
ago.
ago.
You were probably in elementary school.
You
No,
might. You might not have been born yet.
No, I remember him with Mariah Carey in Fantasy. That's like my introduction.
That was latter day Old Dirty. Yeah, he was almost dead by then.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, that dog and Mariah.
like a baby in a pacifier, and that's how I learned how to rap.
I've actually been on that roller coaster before.
Coney Island.
Really?
No, it wasn't Coney Island.
It wasn't.
Playland.
It was a guess. I don't know. I've never been in New York.
Is that one of those like wooden roller coasters that they have or whatever? You ever been on one of those seasons recently?
I just fucking told you I've been on that. No,
Not recently.
not recently.
I've been on them before.
There's a
though.
weight limit.
We went to Busch Gardens.
It's called Not Me.
We went to Busch Gardens and we went on one.
Oh
Like,
yeah, there's one there. I've been on
yeah,
that
yeah.
one.
We went on to all the different ones. We went on to that one, like, and it's like fucking just having like the shit rattled out of you for like a
Yeah,
good
you're-
2. Yeah, you don't realize when you're a kid, you're like, oh, this is fun. You know, they're swinging back, and you have the new roller coasters. You can brace yourself, but those are just like,
Yeah.
here's something for your lap.
Yeah.
Good luck with your fucking neck.
No
Like,
pads, you just
dude,
get
my-
jacked around.
That's why I do yoga.
No, yeah,
so I
my-
can go do those roller coasters.
Right.
I know how to,
I didn't think about that.
I know how to
Nah,
position myself.
Nah, and then, like my girlfrild, at one point we took like a turn, and it was just like I could see her. I saw her neck fucking snap, and I was like, man, I was like,
Did she hit your head?
I was like, how am I gonna explain this when they're gonna be
So
like, yeah,
you're
yeah,
single now?
yeah, well, yeah, no.
He
but
wishes.
It'd be like,
What do you
yeah.
mean? She was probably the one that wanted to go on it. I'm sure he was like, no, I don't trust rides. You see the guy that took your ticket? He's less qualified. The guy
Yeah,
that
yeah.
fixed
Do you
his
think he has an
machine.
engineering degree? No.
What do you know about stopping the machine,
So
sir?
what does it take to qualify you to run this ride?
Oh, you go
A
to-
mullet.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
they go to USF.
And
They're-
carny eyes.
no,
Well, that's the
they're
problem.
Not carnies.
Sure
I
they
know.
They're
are.
not.
You guys know they're.
Oh, that the Busch Gardens people, but the
They're
people at
staff
the
members.
local fair are definitely
Oh,
carnies.
yeah, you don't want to.
Yeah.
I quit riding rides when I'm in a ride and I start hearing
Oh.
bing, bing, bing. I'm like, all right, fuck
I'm
this.
telling you,
It's like the cockpit was about to shoot off.
there's the South Florida Fair, which is right near here. You might not know about it, but
No, I
it's
do.
yeah, you do. Okay, so I went there with my niece one time, and there was a one of the rides, and I'm looking like at all the bolts and stuff like that. And I'm like, there's rust everywhere, and that's what you don't look at that shit when you're a kid. You're just kind of like,
And then you
this
notice-
is fucking fun,
You
whatever.
notice the guy working the thing has like 3 fingers.
Yeah.
Like this is how he gives you the peace
Less
sign.
teeth.
Peace.
Well, you know,
We're on radio right now. We're on podcast.
He does
Yeah,
that
he
shit
does
all the
that.
time.
yeah. So he's not used to this yet.
Dude,
So
maybe I'm gonna do
well-
one day artistically draw.
Are you gonna do
pictures.
more fucking hand signals?
I was gonna say.
Seriously, God
Guys,
damn it.
I'm
right
done
now, his
talking
hand
to
up
you
is the
guys.
is of the
Where's
air.
your video of the week?
Oh, this is awesome.
This is great. You could be like the translator instead of like doing like the hand signals. You can translate his hand signals in real time, and
Can you
could
translate this?
He just said he's really happy to be with all of us right now.
Yes, and then this.
And then he also just said, "Oh my God, I really want a piece of pizza." I don't know why he's talking like
How
this.
did you know that? That is amazing. Get out of my head.
But
I'm a hand signal whisperer.
Women. What?
Whisper.
Oh.
Whisperer. I'm a woman, but yeah, I'm a
A
whisperer.
woman.
I'm a whoa man.
White
Cool.
signal woman.
Every time I hear someone, yeah.
I'm a white single woman. Is
No,
what
a
you just
signal
said.
I know
woman.
Greg thinks you're the white devil.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Devil breeder.
Why? No, I'm not.
Because you're
breed.
white.
Greg hates all
Well, I
white.
tell people I hate.
Does he know about the other people in this room right now?
No.
I'm actually not
He
white.
hates
Thank you
us.
for
Scott's
racially-
definitely not white.
Thank
Yeah.
you for racially.
And I don't know if you don't know Scott well enough.
No,
He's not.
Jesse's white.
Yeah.
I'm
Yes.
an Eskimo.
Yes. Well, Jesse
Is
hates.
Eskimo its own race?
Yeah, Inuit.
Yeah.
If I said Inuit, you wouldn't know what that meant, so I just went with the derogatory term Eskimo. What up, my Eskimo? That's how we talk.
I'm not white, actually.
Who
No.
are you?
No, I am. I don't
I know,
know.
no kidding. Your name is
She's
Liz.
Chinese.
Well,
My-
no one knows that. You could have ran with it
my
on the
name
radio.
is. Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
Liz
guys-
Chang.
You gotta.
You guys are horrible.
Be aware of your environment.
I actually don't know where my last name comes from.
Well, the glasses do make you look Asian.
Wait, what nationality are you?
I'm French Irish, and glasses do not make me look Asian.
I
You
was
son of a bitch!
I
Oh,
was
man.
gonna
I don't
say-
even know your mom, but she raised you wrong to talk
well,
like
she's
that
white,
to a woman.
so
Yeah,
how
that's
about
why.
that?
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
right.
hates white
Blame it
people.
on
maybe,
her.
Maybe that has something to do with it.
Is your
She
mom?
w-
Is your mom Mandarin?
No, my mom is white, my dad is white, but I don't know where my last name
Do
comes
you
from.
have like an old time?
They're both regular
from
people.
Laos?
They're white.
Yeah,
I
they're
don't know what you just said.
What do you
What?
mean?
Laos
People,
is-
white people. What are you talking about?
I think it's in Vietnam.
Regular people.
No,
Not one
I
of
think
your
we're from. I
specialties.
think we're from Ireland. We're either from Ireland or Scotland.
They're
Iowa?
normal Americans.
Yeah.
Iowa.
Not one of you immigrants.
I'm not from Iowa.
Oh.
This was a great time, guys.
Fuck those guys at SMB, man.
No.
No,
You know what?
she
In
would not be
defense
doing that.
You kind of came out swinging, so we're just trying to keep up with you.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So
I was told to swing, so.
Especially, whoa,
There was-
that's not what we meant.
all right. So in our next segment, it's called "Don't
make
Talk About
lists.
Fight Club."
Oh.
Don't talk about Fight Club.
Don't talk about Fight Club.
I think
on-
we have one of these every week.
it should be called "Don't Talk About Fight Club on the Internet."
Yeah.
Because it's basically it started off with a Fight Club made with preschool children. You don't know about
No,
this.
we
That
talked
one was
about this.
Yeah,
fantastic.
yeah, right. But
Wow.
she
That one was
doesn't know
awesome.
what it was
Why
about.
do I want to hear
So-
this?
That was one of my favorite
right,
stories
right.
you've
So
ever done.
there was a fight. Like there was a preschool. I think there were like 6 or 7, or like it was a daycare.
They were like 5.
full of children, and they did like a daycare fight club, and everything was going well until you guessed it. They talked about it on the internet, and you know the number one rule of Fight Club.
Wait, those kids have internet privileges?
No.
No,
So
no.
the adults,
The-
the kids,
Oh.
The ringleaders.
They were
Wait.
paid
Hold
mules.
on. Rewind the tape. I love the fact that you think that a 6
The kids
a
are
five-
bragging
oh,
about
yeah,
it.
right, a
I
5
beat that bitch down.
Yeah, a 5 or 6-year-old has the cognizance to
Who
be
got
able
the
to
extra
to
snack
be able to
pack?
like
What?
I'm in a tiny little fight club, and we all go out and like and that's how they found out about it. It was 6-year-olds post on the internet. It's like, check me beat up like little D. It's
So
like,
they're just
He was
beating up
running
people
his
without
mouth.
caring.
they don't have phones.
no.
They're too young for
No,
real
no,
phones.
no. Someone
Most 6-year-olds
All right,
have
so
phones
so what
today.
happens?
Oh, yeah.
Someone entrusted someone to watch people's kids, and they ended up doing a fight club with the kids, and then those idiots posted it online like they weren't supposed to do. I mean, that's a fucking good game you got going. I mean, take the videos, whatever, but at least just share amongst.
No,
like,
don't
in-
take the videos.
don't-
Like,
or
be a
even-
good person
right.
and just don't make a fight club.
No. I think you missed the point of the story.
That's where we're gonna
What?
disagree.
Yeah, no.
Anyways, we're going on to the story now. So this is don't talk about Fight Club on the internet.
Yeah,
Anyways,
that's the point of the story.
It's kind of a a woman arrested
Okay.
after she what happened, Scott? I think you got a better idea of what was going on with it. The woman that got arrested for the DUI.
She got arrested for the DUI because she fucking tweeted that there was some. She called into the police and said that there was I don't know what she said. You have the article, but she said there was like a
I thought he
disturbance.
knew what was going on. All right,
She
so
said there was a
anyways,
disturbance, so
I
the
try,
cops went
I
to
try.
the cops went to the disturbance.
right. So she's got
And
pulled
then-
over, and then she called in.
No, she didn't get pulled over. She tweeted and then got busted.
See,
Jesus
I
Christ.
told
Scott.
you I didn't read the story.
okay.
man.
Anyways, so this
But then you went ahead and told it anyways.
so.
That was what I read in the article and from the comments on Facebook. That's what I got.
All right, so this lady, I can't.
Oh my God.
Okay, so this lady got pulled over, and while she was being pulled over, she called into the police and was like, "There's someone, there's a black guy doing something over here." And so
That's all they needed to hear.
Yeah, as she was, no, she didn't say that, but as she-
I knew Greg was gonna throw that in. Goddamn white devils.
well, I thought it would be funnier, but
Quincy
thanks
Ocha.
for making a Black Lives Matter protest thing. Anyway, so the lady called in, and she called in like something like happening nearby, and then so as she was being stopped for the DUI, they walked up, and she was like, "What's going on?" And then all of a sudden, the people like we were like, "Oh shit!" And she heard them being like, "Oh, there's something going on, this and that." So they were like, "All right, go about your business." And they went away. So she got out of a DUI, except no, she really didn't, because she ended up talking about it on the internet and saying, "Hey, these stupid little piggies did this and that. I was totally drunk."
What a
and
jackass.
yeah.
What?
And then she got caught for it because you know why? Your friends are garbage.
Yeah.
You know what?
Your friends are snitches.
Only for like filing a fake report or
I'm
whatever.
still
Oh,
on
is
those
that- is
kids.
that-
Yeah, she didn't get a
In
DUI.
that poor
it's
Fight
fucked.
Club. I'm
No,
still
that was
on
awesome.
that.
I know. That poor Fight Club got shut down. I know. It's so
She's all
unfortunate.
fucked. We just glanced right over it too, and she's like, "What is this
Nah.
about
They're-
these kids and their
Like,
Fight
I'm
Club?"
gonna have to research that and then like
Look
never
up-
talk to any of
look
you
up-
again.
there
Look
was-
up
It's
kids.
not our fault. We didn't do it.
Yeah,
But
we
you
got
guys
some.
are for it. You guys are
Oh,
for little
absolutely.
kids beating each other up.
Listen,
Well, we're
Sure.
not for little
Hey,
kids beating each
You
other.
said
up.
it yourself. These kids today are pussies. I mean, they gotta.
No, I didn't.
I'm for
Yes,
the,
you
I'm
did.
for the
Yes, you
filming
did.
of it.
I never said that.
Yes, you did. You said you were from the last. Everybody stays inside and is afraid to get hurt.
Yeah,
You-
but I never called them pussies.
yeah, well, that's kind of what you insinuated.
You use the other word, vagina.
That's true. You were talking about
Because
vaginas.
vaginas.
You were talking about
Vagina.
vaginas for 20 minutes earlier.
So
Yeah.
anyway, look, here's my stance on this. Do I think
Well, I'm a woman.
do I think it's terrible? Yes. Would I want it to happen to my child? Of course not.
Oh, they're just gonna say, of course, and I was like, okay.
Is
long-
it funny? Definitely.
Yes.
I mean, dude,
really-
you send your kids to daycare,
what kind
and
of
someone
fucking-
set up a
what?
fucking MMA fucking little tournament.
It
You know
tells
what I mean? There's a little Ronda Rousey
Yeah.
kick. Well, she had up until a couple weeks ago, she was kicking ass and taking names.
Right.
Not anymore. All right.
Now they're just kicking ass and taking your lunch
Well,
money.
Now they're just kicking ass and fucking just getting ratted
It tells
out
me
on
that you
Facebook.
probably didn't do a good enough job as a parent, like selecting the place as daycare
You
that
never
you sent
wanna
your
You
go
don't
kids.
know if they're gonna be if it's gonna be Fight Club daycare.
But what's the fighting pit in the back when you
Dude,
drop them off? I mean,
We
come
don't
on.
talk about that in the brochures.
That kid that was the best fighter, you know?
All they
That-
do is drug test the people, and as long as you didn't fucking do a
Yeah.
bunch of blow and
You can
alcohol-
be around kids. What is that?
I only meth binge on the weekends.
You ever
Let's
notice that they always
where
have,
these
like-
kids at?
They always have tattoos on their neck, and it's like fucking ride or die. Or something
I've
like
got a
that.
tattoo on my neck.
Really?
Does it say
No.
ride or die?
It
It's
says
transparent.
Guys,
It
I
says
have a day
Amish
job.
life.
Like I need to keep all my.
I thought that's why you
freak
kicked your
under
hair
lo-
long.
Yeah, that's why.
As long as we're talking about beating people up, there's another good story.
So much fun.
In Myrtle Beach. Yeah, exactly. Talk shit, get hit. That's right.
Greg's
This 23-year-old guy was at a strip club, and he was complaining that a stripper was harassing him.
Was harassing him.
Yes, the stripper kept following him around and trying to talk to him and was annoying him, until eventually a fight broke out because he told the dancer. The dancer was a female who weighed between 115 and 120 pounds, at about 25 years old, and he said, I quote, "She needs to go to the gym and lose some weight." And then
you can't say that.
yeah, and then a huge fight broke out between the stripper and the drunk
Who won?
patron. It doesn't really say. I mean,
Normally the stripper doesn't lose because there's a bunch of bouncers there.
I thought there
hold
was
on,
a
hold
whole
on.
like no touching rule. Like,
Oh, okay.
how
For
is he
some
even
reason,
allowed
women
to
make a
fight?
living beat their clothes, do not being told. Okay, and the dancer responded by beating the unholy crap out of the guy, striking him on the face at least 4 times, which caused injuries due to the rings she was wearing. So she definitely won.
Oh yeah.
But
When
wait,
you have rings
didn't-
on, that can hurt.
He was dragged out of the club by the bouncers who supposedly unnecessarily rough with him.
oh yeah, he definitely got his ass.
Yeah, he got beat
That's
up.
a free beating, bro.
Yeah, man. So that's the don't talk shit get hit segment of the week.
Hopefully,
Wow.
Hopefully someone next week doesn't mind their P's and Q's.
and then you
gets
guys
out
have
of
something else
line.
to talk about.
Yeah, and then we'll have a new story.
Oh
to
yeah,
talk
there's
about.
always going to be people.
Yeah,
getting,
people love to
getting
get beat up. It's
It
been
usually
going-
happens in Florida though. Like I'm really
A lot
surprised
of
I
that stuff.
came
You live
from
in
Myrtle
Florida and you
Beach.
see the news.
No, like before I moved down to Florida, everyone's like, "Are you sure you want to move down there?" Like,
It's not as
every
crazy as people
There's
make
two
it out
different
to
parts
be.
of Florida.
Yeah.
Like Florida, north of really north
Oh
of.
wait, you're talking about where the white people live and then where everyone else lives.
Yeah, you don't want to live where the white people live. You want to live where everyone else lives.
Exactly. Yeah.
Uh oh.
Anything-
Rule number 1, I broke.
Yeah. Anything north of Jacksonville.
No.
basically.
I would say anything north of Boca.
Yeah.
You don't want to go.
Boca?
Yeah.
Boca.
You,
Why'd you
you
say it
don't
like
want to
that?
go north of Boca?
Nah, after
Boca.
that it's all white
Do you
trash.
know where we are right
That's
now?
yeah, I know. Well, I'm there now, but I like to live
I
a little
take offense that
dangerously.
you're in my house.
That's what I just said to him.
Yeah,
like,
she
does
was
he
trying to
know-
stick
Well,
up
I
for it.
think
I was
that's-
shitting on your house.
Oh.
I was shitting on your house.
Whoa, listen
I
back
would-
to this and be
listen.
like, I feel horrible.
Either
I just
way,
attacked
I
Liz.
wouldn't have been upset because I don't care.
I'm actually from way north of Boca, and we're pretty
Oh, yeah.
awesome up in there.
Where is that?
Well, yeah,
Pennsylvania.
Oh, well, no, I thought you
well,
meant now.
Well, you gotta understand is that there's
No,
like two
we're
different.
talking about Florida.
Yeah, two different parts of Florida. And what he's saying, from what I'm gathering, is that everybody who lives in South Florida is like 20 minutes north of here is really shitty.
Yeah, exactly. In Miami, they're like, fuck Fort Lauderdale. You don't want
Yeah,
to fucking go to
yeah,
Fort
it's
Lauderdale. Fort Lauderdale, they're like, fuck West Palm. You don't want to get there. You
it
don't want to go to
slowly
West Palm.
it gets worse and worse as you get north, like
I
more north
think
in the
West
state.
Palm, like being there, I'm terrified to drive in Miami because of the traffic.
Oh,
and
everybody
walking.
is. It's people who live in Miami are terrified
Yeah,
to drive
it's
in Miami. It's
terrible.
part of
They
the.
take
It's part of
Uber.
the.
I know. Take Uber.
The allure of the city is that you might die at any moment. In
Well,
your car.
you see all those people that are dying, going like with the bikers, the people riding their bikes.
Oh, well, good. They
Yeah,
deserve
they
to die.
constantly like they're going over the bridge and stuff. They're like,
That's
oh, this
'cause-
guy died riding on the road.
That's
Like,
'cause they
well,
think they have the
fuck
same-
'em.
I have the
Fuck 'em.
same rules as the
Oh,
road.
oh,
You're like,
yeah.
But you don't have the same rules of physics, motherfucker.
Oh,
You're gonna die.
Yeah, you don't have the same protection.
yeah,
A lot of them don't wear helmets either.
Fuck 'em.
It's crazy.
They probably have unprotected sex.
Oh, they can
also.
wear. You can wear as many helmets
Well,
as you
hard
want.
to
That's
blame
what
them
I
for
was
that.
talking about. That's what I was
Oh, my
talking
bad,
about.
my bad.
Thanks for bringing that up,
I
Scott.
just wanted to clarify.
Yeah, cool. We
Big
were.
fan.
We were
I
we
think
were
we
all
all fall in that boat.
yeah, we were all like, "Are you talking about unprotected sex or bicycle riding?"
I mean, that's like a common occurrence that happens. Like you're just
Unprotected
like, what?
sex?
No, what are you talking about?
Maybe
I was
both.
gonna say not common enough. If
What,
I'm,
with,
if I,
with me, you're
If
talking
you don't
about?
have children.
yeah.
You're talking about with me?
No, I'm just saying
Oh,
in
just in
general.
general.
Like,
Yeah.
you know, you always make those weird assumptions.
That's
Yeah.
true.
But I'm talking about a biker helmet.
Yeah, you're a terrible person. I think is what she's trying to say.
Right?
You know
You
what?
suck, Scott.
On the
It's probably because you're north of Boca.
As a matter of
Right.
fact, we just
In
voted
the
you off the
full-
show. Liz just took your spot. You're
in
not on
the
the show.
45 minutes that
do you mind if we still come to your house and do this?
I'm gonna record here.
I'm gonna be honest. In the 45 minutes we've been doing this show,
Oh,
I've
no, that
slowly
was
and slowly
so-
started to realize
You were supposed to translate that.
I'm sorry. I'm
That-
so
He
sorry.
winked
I was
and-
blinking.
I'm a terrible person. She probably thought I was having a fucking seizure.
I
Call
couldn't-
911. He's obese.
Where the hose at? You know?
Fat guy blinking.
Callback.
Guys, I'm really good at that.
It's good. It's good. I like to.
One of you is.
shows you're paying attention.
One of us is.
Yes.
Oh, I guess that
What?
was a dig at me.
That's a dig at all of you if you're paying attention.
But that was like earlier today when we posted the story about the lady who fucking called in the DUI or
Yeah,
whatever.
and then he posted the same fucking story.
Oh, you guys did it?
He still didn't know. You called him out on it earlier. Said, "Good job, Scott. You fuck." And then
Yeah, I was like,
Oh,
wait.
man, I thought it was my story. That's why I was so happy.
No, that's the best part about it is that I posted the story before you did, and then after you posted it, I was like, way to pay attention to what we're posting in the fucking like way to read the stories we're posting, and then on top of that, you were like, that's my story, and you don't even know what happened in the story.
I thought one of my stories was finally getting on air, man.
Oh man, it's getting on air, all right.
Yeah. Oh,
Your
my
story,
God.
it's called Scott.
Scott doesn't do shit.
Look,
It's his house. It's
I,
his house.
I
Hey,
work.
hey, I'll give it to him.
I'm
I
at
work.
work. I can't use my phone at work.
I work.
I can't use
I
my
have a
phone.
shit job that I sit on my computer all day.
Well, what the fuck? I don't. I have a job where the FAA regulates if I'm on my
Oh,
phone.
well, in that
Oh
case,
Really?
shit, that's a. Oh wait,
Scott,
no,
I don't wanna come work
let's
with
move
you,
along.
man.
Let's move along.
I don't wanna come work
let's
with
move
you.
along. Let's not get into the
that
intricacies.
sucks.
Yeah, let's not get into intricacies of your fucking job at that point. Because
Anyways,
Let's talk about unicorns.
This pod,
you said
podcast
something about
is gonna
45
blow
minutes,
up.
right?
Wait,
What do
You
you
said
mean?
something
Oh.
about 45 minutes.
Well, everyone, we got.
no, I said we're fine.
Wait, are we at the point where you guys are like, we're done?
Well, we are at 45 minutes. That's why I was doing that, but I guess nobody caught it.
No, I did. I just said.
Oh,
I
okay.
thought that's why we said you're at 45 minutes.
I was just saying it as a joke.
All right, we're good.
I'm totally.
Normally
Someone's
we go
leaving.
10 minutes too long.
Not to
So.
put you on the spot.
The answer is 7.
I like that.
It's only 6.5, but thank you.
Mm.
I
You're
could-
not good enough.
Yeah,
Damn,
no.
seriously.
Not
Not
good
good or rich enough. Where's
So you
my
didn't even know
Taco
what I was talking
Bell?
about.
You're right, I didn't.
Half
guys-
inch short, no Taco Bell.
You're gonna
No.
Taco Bell,
Anyway.
but we better be going back to your mansion.
I wish. I wish.
Loaded
I
up
had
with her
mentioned.
Well, I
Brooks
got
Brothers
some
and
Taco Bell
anthology shit or
chili,
anthropology, whatever
chili
it was.
powder.
Anthropology, guys.
Anyway,
Whatever.
so
Anthology,
how
whatever.
was your experience on the SMB Comedy Podcast?
It was okay until you guys were asking if I'm Asian.
Oh man, she did not like that.
Was
Are you
that the
serious? That made
point?
you mad?
Yeah.
At which things like
No,
took a
no,
turn?
no. It was
Hey,
a fun
Greg,
time.
If someone called you Asian, how would you take
well,
that?
and this
What do
goes.
you mean? He's Polynesian.
Right.
No, no, no.
No.
It's because you're like my glasses, and there was this one person who
This-
told me my glasses made me look like Drew Carey, and I was
No.
like,
Oh.
Greg,
She's.
like,
I think she's more
Greg had
upset
a
that you
thing-
made fun of her glasses.
Greg
to be
had a
honest
thing
with
for
you,
Lisa
I
Denise.
really
Loeb.
am. I really am.
Lisa
Yeah.
Loeb.
I
These
understand.
are great glasses.
I understand
I'm
women.
not even wearing them.
She missed what I said.
Well, I
Lisa
yeah.
Loeb?
Yeah,
How
she-
could I?
she's-
How could I? She's from the 90s.
You don't know who she is?
She wasn't born in the 90s.
Well, she was saying I had a thing for Lisa Loeb. That's why I mentioned the
Yeah,
glasses.
she's from the 90s.
Yeah.
Like
But-
that's why I
But
know who
now
she is.
you've
She was a one-hit
experienced
wonder.
what everybody else has
Two-hit.
experienced, and is that no
No
matter
one was big into that though.
I should get LASIK.
She
No.
I thought she was sexy. Personally.
What's that have to do with being a one-hit
I
wonder?
don't know, man. I like talking about Lisa Loeb.
All right.
Okay, well, there's next week's. When do you do this?
Thanks for making it awkward, Scott.
All right.
That's normally my job.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You're taking a lot away from him. Poor Jesse.
I know, man. You guys are taking all my shit.
Jesse's girl.
Oh, jeez.
no one's ever said that.
I could have.
before.
I was
I could
trying
have
to-
done without that. I'll tell you.
I was trying to be awkward too, and it worked out.
It
What
worked.
about Uncle Jesse?
No.
Not as
no,
much surprisingly. You
no.
always get Jesse the Body or
You
If you were
cannot-
super
Jesse
sexy,
James.
If you were super sexy, they'd be like Jesse and the Rippers.
No,
well,
if
I'm
you-
not.
You'd be
So
Uncle Jesse.
you know, there's
Dude, you
that.
just-
No one can be
Dude.
Uncle Jesse but John Stamos.
That's not true.
True.
Now he's great Uncle Jesse. He's old, man. He's like 50 years old. What do you know about Uncle Jesse?
My middle name is Michelle after Full House.
Are you serious?
Boom.
That means that
That's
Full
depressing.
House- so you have all this knowledge about Uncle Jesse because of Full House.
What was his last name?
Full House.
Oh,
Yes,
so you don't even know.
Tanner? Was it Tanner?
No,
No,
that was the family's name.
family's
Well,
name.
whatever. He was attractive.
It was
like
like
he knows my
Seraphim
last
was-
Exactly.
name.
That's it. What more is there?
What was his
Well,
last
wait,
name?
if he's Uncle Jesse, then
Kostopoulos.
how is he
Yeah.
not? How is his?
They
okay.
were the dead wife's brothers, I believe.
Oh,
They were all family through
okay, that
marriage.
makes more
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
the wife either died or left. But that was
Died.
when San Francisco
Probably
was
died.
like super cheap to live in.
Yeah.
I know, right?
Now it's
When
like
did that ever happen? When was that? That was never.
that was
never
the
a thing.
80s. Like I went there and it's
Well, no,
like
it was sort of like
crazy.
friends, and they were like, "Yeah, we can live in New York, being
No,
like,
yeah,
you
well,
know,
We're servers and we have a place in New York. Yeah.
we
Good
live
luck with
in
that.
a place
What
in Manhattan."
friend?
Yeah,
What
yeah.
friend character would you guys be? Did you
I
guys?
never watched Friends a day in my life.
There's no
That's
white.
so Chandler.
There's no white ones or
Um,
black ones. That's what I meant to say.
There's no black ones. Is what you meant to
so you're Ross.
So I would be that one black guy that ever showed up on the show.
So you're Ross.
say. It had to have a token.
Oh, so Ross is like the token.
No,
on the-
I'm just like picking names now.
Oh, but I would be Ross. Just so
I
you
think we're on
'Cause
the
you
thing
like
where we should have
dinosaurs?
ended 10 minutes ago again.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know. I'm really excited.
I'm not even excited to get a fucking Friends character because there's only one left.
Are you going to be a
Phoebe?
female?
Just
Oh, it's gonna be a chick.
No, I'm Phoebe. So you can be Joey,
That's the only guy left.
right.
and you don't
can't-
want to be the guy who gets all the girls and all the food.
Oh, you're
I've never
Chandler.
seen the
You're
show.
totally a Chandler. Yeah,
What?
We
I've never
should just start
seen
like
it.
Oh, okay.
running off this whole thing.
I just know that he's like the cool guy, and David Schwimmer's like, oh,
That's where our
oh
dynamic-
God, I was fat when I was young.
No, that was his sister Monica. I know way too
I
much.
did see
Oh,
one of those.
I'm gonna do
Jesus.
my own podcast
Okay,
with pop
Enough with
culture.
Friends.
So, Jesse, you want to
What's that?
talk about your upcoming shows?
I
have
think
a-
we're over time.
She's going to fit in just great.
Yeah, right.
I have a show actually tomorrow. Of course, a podcast will not be up in time, but it's at Bend in Miami tomorrow. And offhand, the only thing I can think of right now is December 15th, Kendall at Home Field.
Home Field.
Yeah.
I hear good things about that
Place is awesome. I love that place.
Liz,
Nothing so far.
just lie.
Just lie and say you're going to be somewhere.
I'm gonna be on Saturday Night Live this week. I'm the
shit.
host.
It's believable.
I'm like they had
Vagina monologue.
they
I
had
heard
Donald-
Drew Carey was hosting this week.
And Lisa Loeb. Lisa Loeb is the music
But
Yes.
I heard the backup was in case you didn't show up with some Asian chick. I guess.
Oh, yeah.
yes, lay into me,
Musical
guys.
guest.
really dorky glasses.
No, I'm not the musical guest. I'm the host.
Oh,
Duh.
who's the Asian singer? Chick.
Her name is obviously
Asian
Scott.
people do not
Yin
sing.
Yin.
You're just a little surprised.
Musical guest. Yin Yin.
That actually sounds just like
you
him.
sound exactly like him. You
I
should
was
probably
trying.
move up there.
Thank you.
Anyway,
And,
you have
you know
any shows,
I
Scott?
do, but nobody gives a fuck.
That's
but
true.
we are on iTunes.
We're now on iTunes.
iTunes, baby, we made it.
Oh, we did?
Dr.
iTunes.
Dre knows us.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah, you'll
No.
be the second episode up on iTunes.
No one told me how permanent this would be. I guess I should just black my
well,
voice out.
we haven't been approved yet,
Yeah, we
so
talk-
And that doesn't mean we have any listeners.
yeah.
We will. I'm
Yeah.
popular. Obviously, random people just walk up to me on the
I
side
didn't
of
even
the
get to
street.
address
That
that,
is
where it's
true.
like she's been doing comedy for
Yeah.
how long have you been doing it for?
I've been doing it for a couple months.
The first person ever recognized me like last month. They're like, "Hey, I know you from somewhere."
That was me.
Yeah.
No one ever
It was
recognized.
the first time ever that happened.
It's like, weren't you on the TV that you kidnapped those kids?
Yeah. No, that was the previous thing you knew me for.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Right.
Yes. Well, I think it's because I'm a girl, and there's
Yeah.
a lot of more guys
Oh
who
yeah,
get up
so
on
they're
the
like,
That's
stages.
true.
oh right, so they're like, hey, you're that girl up there.
And I'm like, you're that girl down there. Laugh at my
much,
jokes.
so much better than you.
Australia.
I say that to everybody,
Yeah.
regardless if they
Well,
know
there
me
you
or
go.
not.
Hey,
All right, well.
put them in their place. Anyways, I guess that's enough for this week's show.
Mhm.
Greg, stop talking.
Happy Thanksgiving, guys.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say that. But
I will. Happy
We just
Thanksgiving,
offended a bunch
guys.
of our listeners.
Yeah.
Yes.
How do you
All
know-
4 of them.
Yeah, they don't like Thanksgiving.
I hate Thanksgiving.
Happy Black Friday, guys.
Why is it
Why
gotta
it's
be
gotta be
black?
black, yo?
There's gonna be
Because
some people getting
when
beaten up.
you go shopping,
Please tell. Please
it's
tell.
the very day.
There's a lot of violence.
Please.
No, it's
Oh.
when you go shopping. It's the only day of the entire year that the books are in the black instead of the red.
Oh,
Ooh.
damn
It's a
it.
retail thing.
I was almost sure you were going to say something about black people.
No.
No,
I'm
not
kinda
everything's about.
Yes, it is. With
race.
Oh,
I'm
yes,
kinda-
it is.
Nat X over here.
I'm
Listen.
actually pretty disappointed at this point. I thought it was going to be a good black joke.
I know.
I'm sorry.
Well-
I don't make racist jokes
Work
or
on it.
sexist
God
jokes.
damn.
Work
Just
on
kidding.
it and
All
come
my
back
jokes are
next time. I'm gonna
sexist.
say. Work on your racist jokes next time.
yeah.
Okay.
Come
Like-
back with a good.
Because that's
So
the
never.
day
Yeah.
when all the black people show up.
No.
No.
It's got to be the first of the month.
No.
First and the 15th. First and 15th.
I worked at a bank, guys. That was Social Security.
Let's talk about that.
No, I think we're out
Let's
of
hear
time.
about the excitement of the bank
We
job.
are out of time, everyone. Have a good week, and remember to tell Greg he's a dick if you see
See
him
ya.
in the street.
All right.
Or a nice person.